Pop culture revolves around the intersection of various societies. Adding diverse ingredients to the melting pot and stirring it up make the best taste buds pop, but sometimes the meal can end up leaving the bitter aftertaste of cultural appropriation. Both Hollywood and pop culture in general has demonstrated showing little to no respect to culture. They also demonstrate a significant amount of cultural appropriation. One of the great early stars of cinema, Al Jolson, is also one of the most problematic and controversial. From an era that gave us the 1915 racist classic, The Birth of a Nation, a celebration of the Ku Klux Klan featuring white actors playing African American stereotypes while wearing blackface. The main reason to highlight the importance of this historical context is due to the sensitivity that we face today. By appropriating aspects of Black culture with exaggeration, they presented racism as entertainment. The history behind this really clearly demonstrates the real emotions of Black communities, further amplifying their reasoning behind the fact of their clear and validated emotion when faced with cultural appropriation today. As we discussed in the previous video, these days reality TV stars like Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner oftentimes post social media pictures of themselves wearing cornrows, braided hairstyles, etc. However, in pop culture history, it wasn't until the movie 10, Bo Derek's 1979 breakout film, in which she introduced the hairstyle to mainstream white audiences. It became a sensation that the white media dubbed into Bo Derek's braids, despite the fact that Black women had been wearing them for years. This is an issue that needs to be fundamentally discussed because this hairstyle is the hairstyle that continues to cost Black women respect and jobs. However, it becomes stylish and cool when worn by trending non-Black women. In Cher's 1973 single, Half Breed, Cher sings about the cultural dilemma faced by a young woman who is half white and half Cherokee. Many people found it incredibly disrespectful due to the fact that this was not Cher's story to tell, and on top of that, she was using the Native American cultural artifacts into a costume. Using women of color or people of color in general as props for the music industry isn't exactly new. This is a current issue that's continuing to happen. Again, a clear example of how pop music and pop culture has long lived on the simple aesthetic of other cultures without essentially lifting them up.